Trying to get pregnant can be an exciting journey, but sometimes it can feel like it's taking longer than you expected. You're not alone in feeling this way, and there are many things you can do to support your body's natural fertility. Today, we're going to talk about some doctor-approved tips to help you on your path to conception. We'll explore how to understand your body's cycle, make supportive lifestyle choices, and know when it might be time to seek a little extra help. First and foremost, understanding your menstrual cycle is absolutely key. Many people think the best time to try is exactly 14 days after their period starts, but everyone's body is different. The most fertile time is the window around ovulation, which is when an ovary releases an egg. This fertile window includes the 5 days leading up to ovulation and the day of ovulation itself. The egg only survives for about 12 to 24 hours after it's released, so timing is crucial. To pinpoint this window, you can start by tracking your cycle length. A regular cycle is typically between 21 and 35 days long, counted from the first day of your period to the first day of your next one. If you have a regular 28-day cycle, you might ovulate around day 14, but if your cycle is 32 days, ovulation could be closer to day 18. To get more precise, you can monitor your basal body temperature, or BBT. This is your body's temperature when you're fully at rest. You'll need a special basal thermometer, and you must take your temperature at the same time every morning before you even get out of bed. After ovulation, a hormone called progesterone causes a slight but sustained increase in your BBT, usually about 0.5 degrees Fahrenheit or 0.3 degrees Celsius. By charting this over a few months, you can start to see a pattern and predict when you're likely to ovulate in future cycles. It confirms ovulation has happened. Another great tool is using ovulation predictor kits, or OPKs. These are urine tests that you can buy at any pharmacy. They work by detecting a surge in a hormone called luteinizing hormone, or LH. This LH surge is what triggers the ovary to release the egg. You'll typically get a positive result on an OPK about 24 to 36 hours before ovulation occurs. This gives you a clear heads-up that your most fertile time is happening right now. You can also pay attention to your body's own natural signs. One of the most reliable is a change in your cervical mucus. As you approach ovulation, your body produces more estrogen, which causes your cervical mucus to become clear, slippery, and stretchy, often compared to the consistency of raw egg whites. This fertile quality mucus helps create a more welcoming environment for conception to happen. After ovulation, the mucus typically becomes thicker, cloudier, and less noticeable. Observing these changes can give you real-time clues about where you are in your cycle. Once you've figured out your fertile window, the advice is straightforward. Have regular intercourse during this time. Doctors often recommend having relations every 1 to 2 days during the 5 days leading up to and including your estimated day of ovulation. Some couples worry about timing it too perfectly and add unnecessary stress. The every other day approach during the fertile window is often less pressure and just as effective. Don't feel like you need to do it multiple times a day. That won't necessarily increase your chances. Now, let's talk about lifestyle factors, because they play a huge role in overall health and fertility. Maintaining a healthy weight is one of the most important things you can do. Being either significantly over or underweight can affect hormone production and disrupt ovulation. Research from the Harvard School of Public Health found that a body mass index, or BMI, between 20 and 24 is associated with the best chances of conception. If your BMI is outside of this range, even a small change of 5 to 10% of your body weight can make a positive difference in your cycle, regularity, and fertility. Your diet is also incredibly important for creating a healthy environment for a potential pregnancy. Focus on a balanced diet rich in whole foods. This means plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy plant-based proteins like beans and lentils. A study published in Fertility and Sterility highlighted the benefits of a Mediterranean-style diet. It's rich in antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that support reproductive health. Make sure you're getting enough iron, folate, and other essential nutrients. Foods rich in antioxidants, like berries, leafy greens, and nuts, are particularly beneficial. Antioxidants help protect the egg from damage caused by free radicals, which are unstable molecules in the body. This can improve egg quality, which is a major factor in getting pregnant. It's also wise to start taking a prenatal vitamin even before you conceive. Look for one that contains at least 400 micrograms of folic acid. Folic acid is a B vitamin that is critical for preventing certain birth defects of the brain and spine, and it's most important in the very early weeks of pregnancy, often before you even know you're pregnant. Regular, moderate exercise is another fantastic way to support your fertility. Activities like brisk walking, swimming, or yoga can help you maintain a healthy weight, reduce stress, and improve circulation. Aim for about 30 minutes of moderate activity most days of the week. However, it's important not to overdo it. Very intense, high-impact exercise for long durations can sometimes negatively affect ovulation. If you're an elite athlete or exercise very intensely, you might want to talk to your doctor about finding the right balance for your body while trying to conceive. Managing stress is another piece of the puzzle. While everyday stress is unlikely to prevent pregnancy on its own, chronic, high levels of stress can interfere with the hormones that regulate your menstrual cycle. Stress can delay or even prevent ovulation. Find healthy ways to cope with stress. This could be practicing mindfulness or meditation, gentle yoga, spending time in nature, or even just talking with a supportive friend or partner. Making time for relaxation is not an indulgence. It's an important part of your health. It's also essential to be mindful of what you're putting into your body. It's best to limit or avoid alcohol while trying to conceive. Even moderate drinking can affect fertility, and no amount of alcohol is considered safe during pregnancy. Similarly, it's a good idea to cut back on caffeine. High levels of caffeine intake have been linked to a longer time to get pregnant in some studies. Most experts agree that 1 or 2 small cups of coffee per day, which is about 200 milligrams of caffeine, is generally fine, but it's best to limit it. Smoking is a definite factor to address. Smoking can damage eggs and interfere with the entire reproductive process, significantly reducing fertility for both partners. Quitting is one of the best things you can do for your health and your future baby. Let's not forget that it takes 2 to conceive. The health of the male partner is equally important. Many of the same lifestyle tips apply. Maintaining a healthy weight, eating a balanced diet rich in antioxidants, and avoiding smoking and excessive alcohol. For male fertility, certain nutrients like zinc, selenium, and vitamin C are particularly important for health. A diet that includes plenty of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains will provide these key nutrients. Keeping the testicular area cool by avoiding hot tubs and tight-fitting underwear can also be beneficial. Now, what if you've been trying all these things for a while and it's just not happening? It's important to know when to seek professional medical advice. The general guideline is to see a doctor or a fertility specialist. If you're under 35 and have been trying to conceive for 1 year with no success, if you are 35 or older, that timeline shortens. It's recommended to see a doctor after 6 months of trying. The reason for this is that fertility naturally declines with age, so it's better to be proactive and investigate any potential issues sooner rather than later. There are other reasons to see a doctor even earlier. If you have very irregular or absent periods, a history of pelvic inflammatory disease, endometriosis, or known fertility issues in either partner, it's a good idea to consult a specialist right from the start. A doctor can run tests to check for a variety of things. For the female partner, this might include blood tests to check hormone levels and confirm ovulation, and an ultrasound to look at the uterus and ovaries. For the male partner, a semen analysis is a simple and crucial first step to check the number, movement, and shape of the sperm. Remember, seeking help is a sign of strength, and there are many effective treatments available if an issue is found. Infertility affects a large number of couples, about 1 in 6, so you are certainly not alone in this journey. Patience and self-compassion are vital. The journey to pregnancy is different for everyone. It can be easy to get discouraged, especially when it seems like everyone around you is getting pregnant without even trying. Try to focus on your own journey and celebrate the small steps you're taking to support your health. Communicate openly with your partner. This process can be stressful, and it's important to support each other emotionally through the ups and downs. To recap the key points, track your cycle to identify your fertile window. Have regular intercourse during that time. Maintain a healthy lifestyle with a balanced diet and moderate exercise. Manage stress and know when it's time to consult a doctor. These tips are about optimizing your natural fertility and giving your body the best possible support. We hope these doctor-approved tips have been helpful and empowering for you on your path to pregnancy. If you found this information useful, please like this video, subscribe to our channel for more content, and share it with anyone who might benefit. For more evidence-based information, check out Sex Education Repo.